Chapter 1: The Controversy Surrounding Psychiatric Drugs. Imagine a world where every emotional distress or behavioral anomaly is treated with a pill. What if those pills, the psychiatric drugs we rely on, are not as beneficial as we think? The world of psychiatry has been grappling with such questions for decades. Psychiatric drugs, the pharmaceutical solutions to mental health issues, are surrounded by a cloud of controversy and uncertainty. While many believe these medications are essential for treatment, others argue that their effects might not be as beneficial as we think. One popular theory postulates that psychiatric drugs correct chemical imbalances in the brain. This theory, often referred to as the chemical imbalance theory, suggests that mental health conditions arise from an imbalance of certain chemicals in the brain, and that psychiatric drugs work by correcting this imbalance. However, this theory has been scrutinized and challenged by many in the field due to the lack of concrete evidence supporting it. Chapter 2: Perspectives on Psychiatric Drugs. Another perspective views psychiatric drugs as tools for symptom management rather than a cure. Supporters of this view argue that while these drugs might not address the root cause of mental health issues, they provide significant relief from symptoms, making them crucial in the management of these conditions. Then there's the theory that psychiatric drugs may actually cause more harm than good. Critics argue that the long-term effects of these medications are not fully understood, and that the potential risks, such as dependence and withdrawal symptoms, outweigh the benefits. There are also theories that suggest psychiatric drugs might have placebo effects. The idea is that the belief in the drug's efficacy itself can be therapeutic. This theory has been supported by several studies showing that placebo treatments can produce real physiological changes. Chapter 3: The Mystery of How Psychiatric Drugs Work. Despite these varied perspectives, one thing remains clear: the mechanisms of how psychiatric drugs work are still not fully understood. Theories abound, but concrete, universally accepted explanations remain elusive. To summarize, we have explored different theories on the effects of psychiatric drugs. The chemical imbalance theory suggests these drugs correct imbalances in the brain, while another perspective views them as tools for symptom management. Critics argue that these drugs may cause more harm than good, and some theories suggest a placebo effect. Yet, despite these varied perspectives, the exact mechanisms of how these drugs work remain a mystery. So, as we continue to seek better treatments for mental health conditions, it is crucial that we strive for a deeper understanding of these mysterious pharmaceuticals. Because, at the end of the day, the goal is not just to treat symptoms, but to truly understand and address the underlying causes of mental health issues.